Hello friends, today we are going to discuss in detail about track quality index in continuation to part number 2, where we discuss some basics about how to calculate HD, what is HD, okay, lateral vertical acceleration, how to collect data, all those things we have discussed previously, and in continuation to that today we discuss in detail, right? So in TQI we calculate TQI combined, okay, so track quality index combined, right? So in TQI combined, TQIC is equal to TQIS plus TQIL by 2, okay. So to calculate TQIC combined, TQIS plus TQL by 2 is required. So let us understand what is TQIS, TQIL. So TQIS means what? Track quality index on short chord, right? And what is TQIL? Track quality index on long chord, right? So now how to calculate TQIS? TQIS is given as unevenness index over short chord plus alignment index over short chord by 2, right? So this is over short chord and it is a function of what? Unevenness index comma alignment index related to short chord, right? Similarly TQI on long chord. So TQI on long chord is given as unevenness index on long chord plus alignment index on long chord whole divided by 2, right? So TQIL over long chord is a function of unevenness over long chord and alignment index over long chord, okay, right, up to here clear. So now to calculate TQIS we require unevenness index and we require alignment index, right, over short chord and long chord. So now question is how to calculate this unevenness index, right? So here we have seen here TQIS has long chord and short chord. So here short chord, here you have long chord. So before understanding in the unevenness index, let us recap what is uneven short chord and long chord. So track parameters like unevenness, alignment and twist were calculated over fixed lengths, right? So the smallest length over which this was calculated is called short chord and longer length where we measure this parameter is called long chord, right? Short chord and long chord. So for unevenness we have 9 meters is short chord and 18 meters is long chord. Similarly for alignment 9 meters is short chord, 15 meters is long chord, and for twist 3 meters and 15 meters are corresponding short and long chord, right? So what does this mean? What is this short chord length means? So let us say you have a track like this, okay, and you have marked points like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right, and distance between them was half of this chord length. How much? 4.5 meters. So 4.5 meter, 4.5 meter, 4.5 meter, we have marked the points. Now I want to find out unevenness over these points. So to measure uneven, let us say at 1 I want to measure, what I will do, we have to fix a chord like this, right, from 0 to 2, and at center we will measure the unevenness. Similarly to measure the unevenness at 2, what we will do, we have to fix a chord like this whose length is 9 meter and at center we measure the unevenness. So that is the meaning of this short chord, okay, right. So now here I told you what is this short chord, what is this long chord. Now let us understand unevenness index and alignment index, right? So unevenness index is given by this, what, 100 by m e power m minus n by 1.3 nb minus n. So let us understand what is m, okay. Similarly for alignment also 100 by e power m minus n by 1.3 nb minus n. So see here what is m. M is measured SD values of unevenness at site. So at site what is the unevenness SD, okay, so this is m, right? So basically we get this data from TRC. Next, N is new track unevenness SD values. For new track, what is unevenness SD? Okay, so that is N. And next, NB means what? UNSD at NBML. NBML, what is the UNSD? So this is NB, right? So new track SD and NBML SD are fixed for a given speed. Okay, right? So M at site, N new track, NB is what? NBML SD. So these things are clear. So if you are calculating for unevenness, all these were related to UN unevenness. And if you are calculating for alignment, so M is what? SD values related to alignment, SD at site, alignment SD for new track for a given speed, alignment SD for NBML for a given speed. So like that we'll calculate unevenness index and alignment index, right? So this new track SD was provided in IRPWM, right? IRPWM. So for a speed up to 100 kmph, unevenness, one means short chord, 2 means long chord. So see, for a speed of 100 kmph, it is 2 mm. So this is N is equal to 2 mm. For a speed 100 to 160 mm, so N is equal to 1.4 mm. And over long chord it is 1.9 mm. Similarly for alignment, for a speed of 130, let us say 130, so N is equal to 1.1, and for long chord it is 1.3. Okay, NB is need based maintenance limit, right? So let us say I am assuming that 130, so for 100 also it is there, 110 also it is there, 130 also it is there, so I am assuming 130 km speed. So for a given speed, so these are NBML limits. So given that for short chord it is 4.9, this is NB. Okay, and for long chord unevenness it is NB, right? Similarly for alignment, this is NB and this is NB. Okay, I hope all the things were clear to you, right? So overall what we have seen, so to calculate TQI combined, we require TQIS, TQIL. TQIS means track quality index over short chord, track quality index over long chord. Now to calculate TQIS short chord, this one we require unevenness index on short chord, alignment index on short chord. Similarly to calculate TQI over long length, okay, long chord, we require unevenness index over long chord and alignment index over long chord, right? So we to calculate unevenness index and alignment index, this is the formula we have used: 100 divided by e power m minus n by 1.3 nb minus n. So e is a constant 2.72, right? M is measured SD value, n is new track alignment SD value, nb is need based value which I have shown in table, right? So I hope all these things were clear to you, right? So now you know how to calculate what? TQIC, TQIS plus TQIL by 2. So TQIS is depends on unevenness index, comma alignment index. This also depends on unevenness index, comma alignment index. So once you know this index, you can calculate TQIS. Once you know this two, you can calculate TQIC, right? So I hope it is clear. So after calculating TQI value, what we understand? So if TQI values are greater than 100, your track is good, maintained good. If your TQ values lies between 62 to 66 to 67, so PML, planned maintenance, is required. If your TQI value 49 to 50, NBM, need based maintenance, is required, and below or 37 or less than this, urgent maintenance is required. So these things we have understood, right? Okay friends, thank you. Thank you for listening this.